Because if you're doing something you really like, or you live a life that you truly like, it just goes on, and it's like energy, and it's it goes fast. I've never been in YouTube, but I had no doubts. That 90-day video journey, I was thinking that, but this is what I'm created for. I love this. I want to talk. I am used to talk to people because I've been a leader and a boss for many, many years, but not in front of a lot of people, and not so many times in front of people that I've never seen like that, and almost never talking about my life like that. Yeah. But I just felt that YouTube, that's made for me. Great, now I can do it.
Oh God, I love the energy you have when you say that.
Yeah, but that was holding me back. Because when I started 90-day journey, and it's like I just did it. It's not like I didn't hesitate, but then after some 5 or 10 videos, I felt like, but I don't have anything to say. I listened to other people. Oh, they have amazing content. They're talking about their stories and blah 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 blah. And I'm like, it's like I didn't feel that I had something to. It ended like the box was empty with stories. So I remember in that period, maybe after 10 or 15 videos, I came to that. I remember the evening I just had to do the video because I promised myself I had to do this. So I was talking about nothing. And that was no problem. My first 3 minutes about nothing. And I don't know if I think that was like a turning point. That's what happened when I began to think about what I should do with my life. Yeah. After I met Anne, my wife, and I was working in Umeå at that time. Okay. And then I tried to change my life. I tried to find another work and all of that stuff. And I contacted a coach, a mentor for boss, and I talked with him, and he asked me how my thoughts were, and I explained that I wanted to change my life, and I wanted to do something else and get higher up in the positions. And I asked him, "Do you think that's possible?" I said, "Yes." He said, "Yeah, that's possible. I've seen many people do that." Okay. So that talk with him made me think like, okay, it's possible. So I began to move. I began to plan for 1 year, 2 years like that. I wrote down what I wanted. And after 5 years, I could look back and see that I get not exactly, but almost exactly what I wrote on my paper 5 years back. Yeah. And it took me time to discover that this is how it works. And I used the yellow post-it note.
Okay.
Yes. I was writing on that yellow post-it note what I wanted in 6 months and in 1 year. And I put it in I had a metal box with my cards in, and every morning I opened that box and checked it out, and then I went to work. And that made me come to that understanding that nowadays I understand it much better, but at that time I didn't understand it, that if you tell yourself what you want, your brain will make you move in that direction. And you don't see the small steps, they will come, they are coming like automatically. You don't even see them. Yeah. But it is the result from that you write down what you want, and you just look at it one time every day. And I was thinking about your father. That's why I started that. And when you see that it's possible, like, but in my case, it was because I met my wife, and she's a Buddhist, and she also. It's like she was right for me.
Yeah.
It took me 46 years to meet her. There are things that we cannot see.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see you two being a good match, because I didn't speak much to you. I think we said hi, you know? But I think maybe you spoke to her.
I spoke to her.
But I spoke to your wife for quite a bit. And she has also got this really like very outgoing, very happy energy about her. I can see you two having a lot of fun together.
Yes.
Well, how do you define happiness, or what makes you happy?
Yeah, my discovery about what makes me happy since I met her then, because she defines my happiness. And I think I saw a TED Talks about happiness, and like explained that she makes me happy. So if I make her happy, I will be happy. It's like I'm ego. It's an ego thing.
Yeah.
Because I want to be happy, and I will be happy if she is happy. So I do everything to make her happy, and then I'm happy.
I'm happy.
So
That's beautiful. I think if everyone looked at relationships like that, the world would be a so much better place. It's so simple.
I completely respect the fact that you said she defines your happiness.
Yeah.
You know, people are in relationships, but they don't want to get married. You know, it's like you have the foot there, but you don't want to put both feet in there. You know, and just to say that, look, man, I choose you, and I choose you as my object of affection, love, and I'm making this choice consciously. Whatever comes from that, you know. And I think that's missing so much in our society these days.
Yeah.
Because everything is about me. What can you do for me? Right? Like and if you are not fulfilling those things, then go. I'm gonna look for someone else that's gonna fulfill me. You know?
I think this whole notion of the one is really tricky, you know, because I used to think that, but maybe there's a one for everyone, and maybe you find them and maybe you don't, you know, and that way people kind of keep looking instead of thinking that I find someone who I love and I make that person my one, and I make the effort to, like you say, make them happy so that they make me happy, so that I make them happy so that they make me, you know what I mean? And you build on that. You know, like where do you see yourself? Because you said you did this, like, okay, I'll be here in 6 months, I'll be here in a year, like whether it's with like monetary value or not, but like what would be your hopes and visions for the next 5-10, like where do you see yourself going?
We have a goal, and it's like unpolished in some way, and things change over time, like you see for yourself. It's you do something and you want something and you come to something, but it doesn't necessarily be the thing that you were thinking from the beginning. The journey doesn't, it goes like another road suddenly. But what we feel that we want to do is we want to start charity in Thailand. We want to, because my wife is a veterinarian. I don't know if she said that. She's a veterinarian. And we want to take care of animals in Thailand. We want to help people who have good hearts, but no money, and animals. That's the way my wife been working a little bit also when she had her business here in Thailand. That when people came with their dog, because they wanted to help the animal, but sometimes they didn't have money. She said, that's okay. You don't have to pay. Sometimes it came people who had money with their animals. And it's like she didn't want to have their money when they tried to cut down price or something. It's like important that it comes from the heart.
Yeah, it does.
So that we've been thinking about that, and then it's about children. Maybe try to do something for children in Thailand that maybe don't have money from their parents or something, about school. So that's something that we want to do. But then it's about ourselves. I want to work with SFM, and I think you hooked me a little bit, but because when I've been doing that 90-day video journey, I never had a script. All of my videos were live, and maybe because of that, it was difficult sometimes to know what to talk about. But I always felt that, but I will write scripts at the end. I will write scripts. But I'm not a script person like that, and I think you see that.
I've also never scripted at all.
No, and when you do an ad, it's difficult to make an ad without script. so I want to.
I would say you'd be good at making an ad without the script.
I have difficult to ask for help. I want to do everything by myself in some way.
Yeah, I had that as well.
Yeah, but I decide now because I have to move now. I have to create my business now. I can't wait any longer now. I have to push myself to do the things that is important to make something happen, and not checking webinars all the time. And even I have limited time like everyone else have. I understand it also. So I started now to ask for help. When I feel I want help, I will ask for help. I understood, but it took a very long time. And it's like exactly like you say, when doing videos and talking about more motivation about to motivate other people. It's like,
exactly.
Yeah, you have to do like this. Yeah, and if you do like this, if you think you will be successful, you will be successful. And I've been more like that. I want to give energy to people.
Yeah.
Because I think if they get my energy, they will also get the energy, and then they will move. But it's like to say, it's more like you have to tell them that, oh, okay, today I have a lot of energy, but the last 2 weeks I've been sitting here and I didn't move in my plan for my business.
Yeah. I mean, I think people want to hear the real story.
Yeah.
I
think people are a bit over all the salesy perfect things.
Yeah.
I think there was a time in the history of the internet where people were very drawn to the things that were perfect. You know what I mean?
Yes.
That looked so nice and shiny. But now people want the truth and the the nitty-gritty, gory details of how things actually are, because we're so tired of everyone looking perfect.
Yeah.
But there are some stories that even they are successful, you can relate to them. I mean, when if someone tells that if they can tell about their experience that they had back in time, but they can also talk about that they are struggling, even they have that 100 millions. It's like that, because we don't think that they're struggling. We don't see that picture by ourselves. When I have 100 millions, I will not struggle. Oh my God, everything will be so easy if I have 100 millions. But I understand that even I have 100 million, I will struggle anyway. I saw the one when I was talking about Justin Wolf, all the video. It's like I was putting him up in the sky, and I was comparing him with Netflix. Like other people are checking Netflix. Do you understand? But I mean, when I'm feeling like I have to do something, I just check something with him, because at that time I felt that way, and maybe you felt the same. at some point, that you wanted to listen to someone, maybe not him, someone else, like, oh, I want to listen more to him because he gives me something.
Yeah.
So, and I remember because I said in that video, I said also, like, I was, in my word, I was thinking that maybe he will check it out because I tagged him in it.
Yeah.
He didn't do that, but because I said that, yeah, but Justin, I will meet you. I will hug you. And soon or something I said like that.
Yeah.
And I think that when I said that, it's like I committed to do that also. And I think I was thinking that way when I went to London, like, and I hugged him, like, yeah, this was what I was thinking about. So I think it's important to put your words out in some way.
Yeah.